Jai Hind students, hope you all are safe, healthy at your home and taking good care of yourself. I know we will be missing our classrooms, so here's an initiative to make you familiar with a few of the lessons. Today we'll see with the first poem of our literature chapter, All the World's a Stage by William Shakespeare. We all know William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was an English poet, playwright, and actor. He is regarded as the greatest writer in English language. Okay, then this poem is being taken from a monologue. This poem has been taken from a monologue. The name of the monologue is As You Like It. It is the Act 2, Scene 7 from this monologue. Here in this poem, William Shakespeare has compared the world to a stage. The entire world is a stage and life to a play. Whatever life we are leading is a play. And who are the players over here? We, the men and women. And he has depicted the 7 different stages of man's life. Here, the 7 different stages are: the first stage, as we all know, when we take birth, when we are born, is an infant stage. Then, when we grow up, the school going boy. Then comes a lover, which is an adolescence. Then comes a soldier, which is a youth. Then it's a justice stage, middle or mid age of a man. Then a pantaloon, where pantaloon is an age, old age, and the other is a very old age, which is very close to the death. So these are the 7 different stages that he has been depicting in his poem, All the World a Stage. Here, the central idea of the poem is about the comparison of life on to a stage, and he wants to emphasize on the cycle of man's life, where a man begins from a complete dependency stage, that is an infancy stage, and finally the very old age, again a complete dependency stage. So it's a complete cycle that the author wants to highlight over here. We'll see the poem stanza wise. The first stanza: all the world a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exist and their entrances, and one man in his life plays many parts, his act being 7 ages. So I told you in this, the first line itself is a metaphor which tells us an indirect comparison made by the author or the poet, where he says the world is a stage. The entire world is a stage. Who are the players? The men and the women are players. They have their exist and entrance. Exist is that refers to death, and entrances to their birth. So every human beings take birth and they have their exist, means they have to die. And in this period, from their entry to exist, man has to play many parts in his life, and that part he has been dividing into 7 ages. His acts being 7 ages. So this is the explanation. In this paragraph, author compares the world with a platform on which all the men and women are arrived, means they take their birth and they perform their role and then they die, and these life is divided into 7 phases. Okay, then at first, how is the first age? I told you, the infant, which is mewling and puking. Mewling is crying, and puking when you puke, when you vomit in the nurse's arm. Very, very, very short age, that is infancy stage. In this stage, man plays the role of a newborn baby welcomed in this world, and he's completely dependent, I told you, on the other. He's crying and vomiting in nurse's arm till he's grown into a schoolboy. Then the next turn comes the schoolboy, the whining, the crying schoolboy. Okay, where he's reluctant, he's not willing. Reluctant means not willing to go to school, and he has a very sad face. And once creeping like snail, walking very very slowly and unwillingly to go to school. You know how the childhood days are. We It's very new for us to go to school, and nobody likes, the children don't like, because till now they enjoy playing at home and everything, and now they don't wish to go to school. The next, and then comes the next stage, the lover, sighing like furnace. The lover in the stage here is writing a woeful ballad, a sorrowful, woeful here means sorrowful ballad. And here he tries to express his feelings through sad story. Very emotional stage, where adolescence stage, where you are full of emotions and you don't accept defeat very easily over here. So this is the third stage. The fourth stage comes of a soldier, a youth. Then a soldier means a youth, full of strange oaths and beard like the pard. Pard means a leopard. It has a beard like a leopard. Jealous in honor. Here you have that jealousy feeling. Nobody should go ahead than you. Very sudden and quick reactions and quarrels you have if somebody goes against you, and you're ready to fight, quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in a cannon's mouth. So here the soldier in this stage, he thinks, begins to be more, he has to be more of others. He is very easily aroused, and he is very short tempered, I told you. The youth age, okay, always working. And what are we trying in this age? To make our reputation and create our identity, okay, and prove ourselves, and we want to be better than the other. So that is the fourth age, which is soldier. Fifth age, then the justice. In a fair round belly, here, justice age, where the people are very, very wise. Now you get married, you have responsibilities, so you have to prove to be more wise and take wise decisions. And you neglect your health, and now a round belly tummy has come with a very formal beard cut. So you become very, very wise over here in this age. When you get married, your responsibility increases, so you have to be more responsible, more mature. See, he becomes mature and understand the way of life through his past experiences. Why this stage is said to be justice? Because you have acquired wisdom with your experiences in the life, and you have reached to this stage, okay. So that is the fifth age. Then sixth age shifts into the pantaloon, means a old age, not very old but an old age, into a lean and slippered pantaloon, loose pantaloons with spectacles on nose. You know how is old people, their eyesight becomes weak, so they have spectacles on their nose, a pouch in the side. Okay, the voice, his big manly voice has now shrunk, means has been reduced to a childish voice. And he whistles. He cannot talk very properly. He whistles in his sound. Okay, so old age is this age, sixth age, where he begins to lose his charm, both physical as well as mental. Definitely, when you turn old, you're both physical and mental. Mentally you become weak, and he becomes the burnt of others' joke. He loses his firmness, activeness, and shrinks the personality. And the last stage is of that the strange, eventful history, when you are very, very close to death, when very, very old age, which is very, and it is also known as second childhoodness. Why? Because again, you are sans. Sans means without teeth, without eyes, without taste, and without everything, and again completely dependent on someone. You don't have, you don't understand the taste, nothing, and thus you become again a complete dependent stage on others, like a child. Okay, the second childhood, in this stage he loses the status, he becomes non-entity, becomes dependent on others like child, and is in need of constant support before he finally dies. He loses his eyesight, I told you, loses his eyesight, loses his teeth, he does not feel any taste, and everything comes to an end till he dies. So these are the seven different ages which has been expressed by a man. So the man in this poem goes through these stages, that is infancy, then the childhood, then the lover, okay, soldier, justice, old age, second childhood, that is very very old age. Okay, so I told you it has been taken from a monologue As You Like It by William Shakespeare. Thank you, class.